Hey everyone, there we go. Get rid of that overlay. How's it going? So I just want to do a update for channel members on some of the cool swag that I got at Comic Con, and of course, probably went over my budget a little bit, but there's just so many amazing things there, and a lot of hidden gems there, and probably should go for 2 days there just to be able to walk through all the booths and see everything. But I always love seeing all the handcrafted stuff. Um, didn't get anything, custom this year, but, it's just a lot of great stuff to look at, so, in the slideshow, you'll see some of the things that I saw, but, yeah, this year just, I don't know if I made it through, as much as I usually do, 'cause that's the convention is just so massive, so I went through all of Artist Alley, but, wow, it's just, that con floor is just, crazy how big it is in, New York at that, Javits Center. So, yeah, let me call up, the map up there. Yeah, so if you go to, New York Comic Con, um, yeah, it's just, let's see if I can show the floor here. Do they have, let's see, do they have the show floor here? But anyway, it's just a massive, massive, convention center. So, yeah, it's, really, quite impressive, all the stuff that's there. So, yeah, check, if you're in the New York area, I'd say check it out, and I do go to, Terrificon every year. That's a little bit smaller con at Mohegan Sun, and, a lot of fun there and a little bit, more low key, but a little bit easier to get around, so that's a lot of fun, but, I'm gonna switch cameras. I'm gonna also switch to a different lav mic. I got one of these little cell phone mics hooked up to my computer, so I'm hoping it sounds better than my headset mic, because that mic sounds really tinny, so let me switch to my camera on the side here, and let me, put that up for everyone. Let me switch to oh, I think I gotta turn it on. Turning it on usually helps, right? Yeah, that helps, yep, so there we go, there's the ultimate hooper, yep, no memory card, that's okay, there's no memory card, we're not recording. See, eventually I'll get the hang of this YouTube stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna switch my mic, and hopefully this is gonna work okay. Not gonna so let's see if I switch the mic there, and it says it's still going, so I have to record this, so I'll have to redo the whole thing, or you guys will let me know. So hope this sounds okay. But of course, my first stop. Let's start with Hallmark because I'm a crazy Hallmark collector. So first stop was the Hallmark booth, and you can see here they've got their for all fankind, and they really knock it out of the park in terms of going all out for the collectors. And flip through this book real quick. But Luke was sold out. I gotta get Luke. Um, IG-88 with Grogu. They've got a Star Wars tape dispenser. Who doesn't need that? Um, we've got the thing, but he really looks like he skipped leg day. Where I was joking before, but yeah, it's just not a great. His legs. I mean, the top half is good, but the legs, it's like, come on, what are you doing to Benji? It just not doesn't look good. I really like this Funko. Might be a bad word, but Funko Wolverine with a Sentinel. So I think that looks really good. Of course, we got new soups, Wonder Woman, really cool. You pull that string, and then she plays the TV theme. Really, really neat. And of course, the Bat Shield. Who couldn't remember? Who forgets the Bat Shield when the Joker had that jukebox that went off and tried to kill Batman and Robin? He got behind the Bat Shield, which is very easy to carry in your utility belt. Yep, he just kind of threw it behind him when he folded it up. But yeah, classic Batman '66. Yep. Who doesn't love Goofy or Darkwing Duck, Ducktales? I mean, of course, we got Haunted Mansion is big this year at Disney. All this Haunted Mansion stuff. Snoopy, of course, is getting old. The 75 years of Peanuts. Then you got your Harry Potter, Wicked, House of Dragons, How to Train Your Dragon, D&D. I like this mimic ornament. Yeah, that I gotta buy. Now, of course, one tip is wait till the end of the season and see what goes on sale. But you could miss out on this stuff. Yep. And who doesn't like turtles, right? Tom likes turtles, so here we go with really cool ornament that's is that the comic book cover? It's tough for me to see. That's so damn small. It looks like a comic book cover. Let me zoom in there. Oh, so the camera can do that. Yep. So Tom better get that for Christmas. Stranger Things. His board cubes. They're not even like pretending to make ornaments anymore, which is fine by me. But light up board cube. The Enterprise and it plays. That opening scene between Picard and the Borg, the first contact there. This was sold out. This is really cool. Battlestar Galactica, um, Cylon Raider. Have they done the Colonial Viper yet? I can't remember. Probably they started with that. I don't remember if they did the Viper. Uh, Rick and Morty. You got Lower Decks. Now this is perfect for the Christmas tree. A Funko Pop, Reagan Funko Pop, The Exorcist ornament. That's insane. I mean that Exorcist gave me nightmares for years. They're gonna do a Christmas ornament. Yeah, it'd be great to have a priest over to bless your house and he sees an Exorcist ornament on your tree. Um, Back to the Future, Jaws plush, and of course we got Slimer. Really pretty well done. Yeah, of course I did my own 3D Slimer, so I could maybe just put a ribbon on him and hang him from the tree. But yeah, pretty cool Slimer. Uh, Clever Girl, Velociraptor, Chucky, yeah, perfect for the tree. Chucky, Beetlejuice. Here lies Beetlejuice. Yep. But they do a really good job of this stuff. Yeah. Xbox. Um, is that the? Oh, no, it's a 360. Yep. Super Mario, Pokemon, My Hero Academia, and of course the Minecraft on the back. But yeah, Hallmark keepsake ornaments. Yeah, they've been doing doing a great job, and yeah, some really cool stuff. So yeah, let's check out what I bought. So I got this Hallmark keepsake ornament. We've got Star Wars. It says Jawa vintage figure ornament, and these are cool because they're yeah, it's only 3,500, so not many. Event exclusive, and let me unbox this here for you guys. And what they're doing, they're copying the packaging from Star Wars, the Star Wars figures. So I got bought one last year. I can't remember which one I got, but Luke was sold out, so I got to get Luke. But yeah, just look how cool that is. Yeah, so it's like the copy of the original packaging is a hanging string here. But this, I mean, some of these things are so cool. You can put this on your shelf and just leave it out all year if you didn't. You've got that little eyelet there, but of course, then it's got. Let me zoom in here. The original set of figures here, and just describing the toys. Yep. So the first one of the first 12 Star Wars action figures released in stores in 1978. And I told my mom we should buy them all. Yep. Where's the Jawas on the end there? Yep. So it's the Holy Grail, the first 12 Star Wars figures. I think I only have my R2D2 left and Darth Vader, and I've got Ben, but all the other ones I don't know what happened to. But yeah, this is really cool. Yeah, just love this. And again, yeah, you could leave this out all year, put on your shelf. It makes a really cool display, and figure's pretty well detailed, right? So, um, the original figures were simple, but yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, really cool. So then put that back in the box and save that till I get the tree out for Christmas. Yep. But I'll definitely have to get the Luke. Definitely have to get the Luke figure. Yep. Of course, whenever you try to wrap these things back up, you can never get it back. See, does it get back into the box? It's very tricky to get back into the box. Just get rid of the paper. Usually, you don't even, or get rid of half of the paper. Yep. I'll fix that later. On the side there. Then I didn't. You know what they do when you go there? They give you, excuse me, a business card, and you fill out like what you want on the business card. Like I want X. I want the Jawa. I want this. And I didn't check this off, although it does look like a very cool figure, Darth Nihilus. So at I was hoping I didn't pay for it. It was just thrown into the box, but unless the person next to me got the same thing, but I didn't check this off when they put it on the box. So this is the convention exclusive of 4,000. So let's check this out. From Knights of the Old Republic. Pretty darn cool figure. Better than Darth Maul, right, Dad man? Pretty darn cool figure. So, all right, you know, I didn't check to see what was checked off. And she was asking me, "What did you want?" I'm like trying to list the things. Like, you've got the card. If he wants to focus, so Darth focus. So very good figure. So perfect for the Christmas tree, right? Go right next to Darth Vader. Yep. Yeah, Knights of the Old Republic are great. Yep. Great video game. Now this one I broke down and bought this. I was debating this. This was an expensive purchase, unfortunately. Well, that's why it's so cool. So, of course, the fantastic scene with the Millennium Falcon. Yeah, let the Wookiee win, and this lights up, and it's got the like a hologram. Replicates like a hologram in the screen. It's just really wild. Let's see, get this open. I'm guessing they're going to sell a lot of these. Uh, Safety precaution should say let the Wookiee win there. They didn't mention that. Let's see. Be very, very careful getting this out. Okay. So this is, again, this is like an ornament. It's more like a display for your wall. Now you do need the power cord. They're not making these work with batteries, which I really do wish they made these work with batteries. Because then it could be much easier to leave out. But check how cool this is. Yep, that's just amazing. Yep, R2D2 there. Let's see. Let me put my this light on here. Let's see if that helps to illuminate back there. Let me turn my name off too, so it doesn't block everything here. There we go. Actually, I do have. Let's see. I do have the power cord. Let's see. Maybe I'll plug this in if I can find the. Got to find the outlet that goes or the brick that goes with it. I think that's that in here. Let's see. I got my pile of junk box here. Let's see. It's all my adapters and little gadgets and gizmos. Let's see. Is that it? No. It's gonna be just. I should do this ahead of time before it starts streaming. But let's see what's in here. Yeah. So you've got to plug this cable and I guess that end. Let's see. Where's the business end that plugs into the power brick? And let me angle that down so you can keep it down. I think I keep it in here. Oh, that's not it. It's always a pain, when you're looking for this little. Where's the confounded power brick? Now I really want to find it because let's see how cool it sounds. Yeah, I'm finding laptop power cases. Gonna find all kinds of stuff that. Oh yeah, I was looking for that. That's where that went. It teaches me to leave the power brick and the cord together in the same in the same bag. All right, well, I can't find him. Sorry about when as soon as I do, I'll get that video out there. Yeah, because it's also used to play the Star Trek ornaments and all kinds of ornaments that power up. Let's see, maybe it's in this bottom drawer. I'll check real quick. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see if it's in here. All right, well, that's enough time wasted. I apologize, but that's a teaser. It's a teaser. I'll probably find it as soon as I finish the video. But anywho, when you push the button, it obviously lights up, and there's like a projector. Well, it's mini projection screen that goes up onto the above the chessboard. It looks kind of like a hologram when they play, and it recreates the scene. So that's pretty amazing. And of course, yes, there's a little, very very small hook there. They minimize it, which is good. So you could uh, hang it from your tree, I guess. But how big this thing is, it's like, how you gonna hang this from a tree? It's insane. But yeah, it's really just a diorama. They almost should make this so this part is removable. You can just take it out, take it off. But they didn't make this so it's basically, you know, very very small. Yeah, yeah. This device complies with the Part 15 of SEC rules. Okay, yeah. So that's gonna stay out all year, right? I just got to find the spot on the shelf for that. It requires Hallmark to keepsake power cord, which Mark can't find the Mark can't find the other the power brick end of it. Yep. Let me put this back in the box. Just put them around there. It's gonna, like you said, you can never get those things back into the box as easily as when you first take it apart. Yep. All right. So I'll find that power brick eventually, I guess. Yep. It's a pain. Yep. Not having that. All right. So what else I get at Hallmark? Of course, we got Star Trek Picard, Enterprise G. So they're running out of letters. So I guess up to J like is the one set way in the future. So this one better last a while. So we got G H I. You got two more Enterprises available until the was it the 24th or 25th century? I can't remember which century that J appears in Enterprise. But let's check this out. Let's unbox this. Yep. Now they didn't light up. This didn't light up. I noticed a lot of the ornaments this year don't light up at Hallmark. And I was talking about that on the Geekery. That's it's not so bad because when you have these ornaments, you've got to push the button to light them up. Like here, like I've got the Battlestar Galactica ornament got last year, so you've got to push the button, and of course it lights up. The engine lights up. Tough to see here because I've got so many lights on it, but and then the light's gonna go off anyway, right? So let's see. I've got the. Let me show you the. Let me take this off. I got these hanging. They're ornaments, but I put them out all here. Let me turn the light off. So turn that light off. So very very cool, right? But it's only gonna last for 30 seconds or 60 seconds. So push that button on. I really love the way that lights up. But when you're walking by the tree, can't push that every time. So the old days, the ornaments were powered by the power cords of the they're powered by the tree lights. You just take the bulb out and plug the ornaments in, which takes a lot of time to set these ornaments up. And I think this is the battle damaged Enterprise B. Yep. So yeah, really nice ornament from Hallmark I got last year, and I got the Enterprise refit up there, which I'm not going to get down now. But yeah, so no lights. I guess they stopped doing the lights to save money. Put the lights back on in here. So yeah, really, I do like. I don't like the show. I even like the third season. I know some people like the third season, but I did really love the ship. I thought it was pretty cool. And yeah, that cutout on the saucer maybe doesn't make sense, but who cares? I think it's cool. I think it gives extra room for the nacelles, right, so the ship can go faster. So really cool design. I really like it. So that's a convention exclusive because the other one is the Titan. So this is just a rebranded Titan in terms of Star Trek lore. Um, so this is the convention exclusive, the G, and they made 3,200. Why not 3,500? Only 3,200. So maybe the audience is getting more selective these days. All right, so we got pretty cool ornament there. Then Hallmark sells a ton of other stuff too. So pins and all kinds of plushes like you saw in the catalog. So of course I had to get Superman and Crypto, right? Very, very cool. So that's some really cool pins, and I've got a ton of these hanging on my wall. So that was a nice little Hallmark item there. And let's see. Oh, I should start. Should have started with the badge, right? So here's the badge for Saturday. Fire Force season 3, Crunchyroll. I have no idea what Fire Force is. Manga. Usually it's a manga thing. They never have like Marvel or DC characters on these badges, which would be nice. Uh, no offense to your manga fans, but yeah. And then they've got the app here. Show floor hours. Talk geeky to us. Yeah, and live stream Popverse. So I think you get some stuff is free, um, and uh, other stuff is you can pay for, like Popverse. I guess you could pay for Popverse. You can go watch some of the panels if you missed any of the panels, which I might do for a couple of them. Yep. All right, let's go to knock over that Doomsday Machine. This is something I've really been waiting to get, and I hadn't seen it in stores. And Perfect Con too, they were sold out. So I got this for $30, so not bad. Because I'd seen it on Fleabay for a lot more. But of course, Rom, obviously Rom, right? Oh, Rom, but really awesome action figure. I have to unbox this, get this on the shelf, and then get another one to hang on the wall. And I love the little mini comic here, right? Rom number one there, really cool. And yeah, it's just a great comics if you haven't read them, and really, really well done action figure. Much better than the original toy, right? The original toy stunk. No offense, Rom fans, but that original toy stunk. So this was in this Marvel Legends line. Uh, I'd like to get Banshee. I don't need Doc, and maybe Adam Warlock. I could use those figures, but yeah, not. I don't need Miles Morales. But yeah, really, really great figure line. God, that's cool. Figure's awesome. All right, next for the swag purchase, or Ben Cooper costumes. You guys remember, or was it College Inn or College? No, that's the soup. Something College. I'm forgetting the name of it. Made all these great, not so great costumes, right? But I saw this. I'm like, gotta get this. Jaws 50th action figure with costume mask. So I remember being Evil one year, and yeah, you had all these great, very cheap costumes uh, that were just a lot of fun as a kid. And yeah, you picked what was popular, or what you really liked, and they had all the superheroes, of course. But of course, you love this Amityville bucket, and yeah, some great costumes there. So this is made by NECA, and Jaws 50th. Of course, they're going crazy with all the merch, and just love this figure. I got a couple last year that a convention special, but really, really, really cool. Just brings back memory. It's like nostalgia of having these figures, right? So really, really cool. So check out the Ben Cooper figures or Nika figures. There's so many now too. They started with just a few costumes, and now they've got. Seems like they've got everything. Well, the box got a little dented. That's all right. The shark bumped into it. But of course, Ultimate Hooper action figure, another NECA figure. I'll have to do an unboxing on this, but of course, the famous line of the doc, like "You're all gonna die," when he's watching all the townspeople get into the townspeople get into the dock. But he's got his accessories here, and of course his hook, different head sculpts there, with the hat, and one without glass. Oh, there we go, one with glasses. Now, there was one I saw too that they have him in the scuba in the shark cage, which looked really cool too. So his his duffel bag, but yeah, great likeness here. Really sorry about the light here. Let's see if I get that over that way. It was tricky showing these with the glare of the lights. Yeah, there we go. But really great likeness. Yep, really well done. And a great paint job. So yeah, that's really nice figure. So let's see. Quint is sold separately. I'll have to get a Quint to go with him. Yep, and a boat, a bigger boat. But yeah, includes duffel bag, shark dart, gaff stick, cup, crush cup, oxygen tank, gloved hands, interchangeable heads, hands and arms. Yeah. So of course the famous scene where Quint crushes the cup and the beer can, and then he like crushes the styrofoam cup in response. It's hysterical. So we'll have to get a couple more of these. Finish out the line with action figures. Yep. All right. Speaking of action figures, so Marvel always has a special at the con for their Marvel Unlimited, which I love. Reading on the iPad. So love using that. So of course my eyes aren't so good anymore. So this year, of course, I got Kamala Khan, Ms. Marvel, in a Spider-Man outfit. I don't know why she's wearing a Spider-Man outfit. Someone who reads this can tell me. Um, so you got this. It was $50 for the figure. And you figure a figure's worth, $30. So I got the figure. Last year was much better. I got this cool Deadpool figure. So that came with the Marvel Unlimited. I figure last year they have a Daredevil figure. So hopefully they're not gonna double them up next year. Um, and then you got these cool pins. Now I bought a Herbie pin and the pin disappeared. So I wrote to Marvel. They did a really cool Herbie pin. I like, you can see in the background there are all these pins that I have. But so here's Rocket Raccoon. Let's see, tough to see, but yep, there's Rocket. Okay, he's kind of turned green like the Hulk there. Of course, his first appearance was in the Hulk. Snicked. That's a Wolverine. That's a patch and a very cool. That Wolverine as Ghost Rider. What the heck is going on there? Or is that? It looks like Wolverine's costume, right? What the heck is that supposed to be? Does it say in the back here? I don't know. Someone tell me. Looks cool. I guess that's Wolverine as Ghost Rider. I guess. So that's you get that. It's probably $40. Well, some of these pins are $15 when they sell these pins. So you're getting the swag with the Marvel Comics Unlimited, and they give you a card. Do not lose the card. With your code. So then you can go in and enter your code to use the finalize the subscription. But yeah, the years past they used to like you have to go on your phone and buy it, and then they put a code and stuff. It was ridiculous. So now they separated it out. But I know what happened to my Herbie pin. I'm very careful of that stuff. So I might have to buy one on Fleabay if I'm sure Marvel's not going to say tough cannolis, but I don't know. It fell out of the box. I didn't see it. So all right, a couple more things that we got. So pins, as I said, I love pins. So the original Nick Fury, not his son that's in the movies. More of a collector core. Pretty cool. Of course, who doesn't like Thor? For Asgard. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Yeah. And people put these on their hats. I have cork boards where I stick them on the wall or find find spots to hang these. Yep. And of course, this is D. Bud Martin's favorite. That should be his tie. I wonder if he's got this as a tie pin. Yep, that would be perfect for him. Yep, for a tie tack. Yep. And I got this for my sister. I'm sure she's not watching. Princess Leia. Yep. Always grab some Leia stuff. Yep. That's our little fun thing. We um, gift each other little cute stuff. I always get a Princess Leia stuff or Uhura. Yep. I put those pins back in so I don't lose them, like the Herbie pin. Yeah, so these little knickknacks are a lot of fun. So I purchased this. I'm like, this is so cool. And I'm like, I already have this. So I'll keep it at work or whatever. But I double purchased, looking at all the thousands of magnets they had there. I double bought that one. So I should have remembered which one I have. Yep. I didn't have one for FF number one. I gotta get an FF. That's pretty cool, but that's not FF one. Great Kirby art there, but and this is for my sister, of course. And I guess they're kind of trying to make these look like the original Star Wars cards. I don't know if that's exactly a copy of the Star Wars card. And Princess Bride, you can't go wrong with a Princess Bride. So you keep using that word. I do not think you know what it means. So I got that, and I got this from my much better half. I thought she would like. This is one of the few movies she'll watch twice. So heroes, giants, villains, wizards, true love, or true blave. So one of the all-time great movies, Princess Bride. So I got the magnets, and they always have deals. Like buy four get something off. I think I found this in my bag. I don't know if this. I think this is from last year, hidden in the bottom of the bag. Yeah, I kept looking for the Herbie one, but that's from Hallmark. Avatar, and then also, I don't know if this is from this year. Or I think this is from last year, and I just found it in the recesses of my bag. Yep, the droid with a hopefully a working motivator. Yep, not sure which droid that is. I should know. Oh, it's Ahsoka. That's what's his name from Ahsoka? I forget the name. Yep. And they get like, would you like a sticker? Okay, I give that to my daughter. Yep. I don't know what that is. Gashapon. Yep. Not for sale. Bandai, I guess. Yep. And some of the other cool stuff that you get there, like they had giving out the Daily Planet newspaper. DC heroes clash in a battle for the ages, and I guess it's dispatches from the future. Hit Peacemaker. Um, what's happening at the con? So you can read this, but autographs and sketches in the back. Yeah, some cartoons in here. Here we go. Some old Batman stuff. Yep. 1943 Aquaman. Decades and covers. Chronicle of DC's earliest legends. So yeah, so pretty cute little paper there. Oh, Worlds Collide. Special in-game reward. Wonder Woman. What's that costume? What's going on with Wonder Woman? She looks spiky there. Yeah. I love this kind of, you know, chachi stuff here. Yeah, Crypto saves the day. Batman by Matt Faction. Yep. Batman number one on sale now. I'll finally get that one. Batman number one. And then some retro strips here. A lot of fun. But yeah, I really love that kind of stuff that you can, read through and enjoy. Um, let's see. And this one is for Dave C. Yep. Godzilla crushes Coney Island and a whole fake newspaper. Or, course, could have happened. I don't know if it's fake news or not, but yeah. So Coney Island's most esteemed attractions officially clad with the king of monsters says Godzilla emerged from the Atlantic Ocean. Yeah. No ride was safe. So yeah, just a lot of fun. They had news guys, handing these out, dressed like as 1940 newsboys. Yep. So I guess they've got an advertisement. Godzilla minus one figure. Up, so they're showing Godzilla there. What's in the back? Kaiju tattoos. Yep. Booth 2619 to host Godzilla meet and greet. Another fun little idea. Yep. Baseball game interrupted by Kaiju battle. Yep. Mecha Godzilla. Yep. So pretty big print, so you can read this. But the hot dog eating contest postponed. Yep. So again, another fun little swag item there, tchotchke. Yep. So here's some of the places that I saw or went to. That might be from Terrificon if you want to scan that. Dork Radio, the dorkening.com. Always grab, business cards and save them. Oops, drop one. This is a new comic book series. I bought the comics. I gotta have these guys on the show once I read the comics. Technigods. Check that out so you can scan that. Independent comic, always like supporting the independent people. It's a 3D printing company. And I guess they've got a carrot there and a bunny. This is, I think this is a guy that does cosplay, prop making, charity events, conventions. I guess that's Instagram. Here's, yeah, everyone's got it's his stuff to scan. Spooky T2I. And of course, now with social media, it's really nice and easy to follow people. Yep. There you go. Here's another artist. Check them out. There's two of the same card. Yep. I've seen this guy at Terrificon a few years. He makes these really cool cold cast bronzes, terror cast, Frankenstein, Universal Monsters, Marvel Comics characters. Yep. Really, really cool. Yep. And this came with the Marvel swag, the Marvel thing. So it's I guess Magic the Gathering type Spider-Man. Yeah, I guess it's Amazing Spider-Man. So they give you a card, I guess. Yep. So that's Peter Parker. I don't play any of these card games, but I guess obviously now they've got a Marvel Comics version. And this is, what is this? Oh, oh, here we go. Yep, Magic the Gathering, Spider-Man. This is a booth 2641. So if you're into that stuff, I don't know if Canadian Spider-Man does play these card games, but yeah, here's the card's really cool. Yep. All the different Spidey men. And Miles is front and center and the biggest. Of course, right. Of course, yeah. There we go. There's Peter Porker. Is Mayday on there? I don't see Mayday. It looks like just Spider-Man's. What is some Hallmark stuff? Continuing with the companies I saw there. Let's see. Seven Arts Gallery. And let's see, there's their contemporary and urban art. Some really cool stuff. These were wood creations, laser cut parts. Yep, really, really cool. Yep, and that's in the slideshow. That was they had the Joker, um, famous Joker cover. Yep, the Killing Joke. So that's the number for the Killing Joke one. Yep. And let's see who else was in here. Oh, this is uh really nice guy I talked to, comic book specialist, Comic Connect, the auctions and lots of cool comic books that they had a super action number one at their booth, Fantastic Four number one, uh, FF number one. There's a few comics that I would like, but let's see, Comic Connect. We'll check them out. And as he said too, he said we don't know. It's not always the gazillion-dollar comics either. So if you're looking for something, yep, he was very nice to talk to. And for dinner, we went to Joe's, home of soup dumplings. So some really good dumplings. Yep. So that's kind of near Grand Central, but we go there every year after the show, and 'cause then we can walk right to Grand Central. All right, so a couple more things to show. This is probably one of the coolest, right? Trouble with Tribbles. I'm leaving Artist Alley, and of course, I see David Gerald there. So I got his book on the Trouble with Tribbles signed, and he did this really cute little tribble there. Yep, who's no trouble at all. And yeah, so back in 1966, NBC became airing Star Trek, which we know. David Gerald wanted to be a writer. He was still in college and never written anything professionally, but he wanted to write for Star Trek. Here's his behind-the-scenes account of how he was one of the most popular. He wrote one of the most popular TV episodes of all time, from first idea to final shooting script and beyond. So of course, the classic episode, and I guess do they have the script? Yeah, the script is in here, and the story of this, and he was pretty nice. Yeah, so I didn't really, what are you gonna say to the guy? But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and of course, then I had to get this too. I got to get this framed and put on the wall. So Trouble Tribbles, signed by David Gerald. Yep, and they also had the animated More Trouble with Tribbles episode and a couple other scripts there that you could have gotten signed. But yeah, just love seeing the script here. So imagine that you're an actor, you're working on the show, and you get the script to study and memorize. Yep, I can't memorize any lines. That'd be I'd never be able to do it, especially all this tech in here. Yep, quadrilaterally. Yep. So yeah, but really, that's really awesome to get this signed. A lot of fun. So and the Marvel booth. Okay, yeah. So they did give us a couple extra Marvel Zombies books. Like if you spent $50, you got some freebies. So I guess I got this Marvel Zombies comic, but and I guess this is that Magic the Gathering. Of course, the famous Jack Kirby cover that's been redone every which way. Um, I guess that must be go with the game. I guess. Yep. Legendary creature, spider human hero. Yep. And the last comic I got, I didn't buy that many comics this time, as you can see. I got the graphic novel by David Crowenson. Now, this is going to be a major motion picture starring DeWanda Wise, and he's, um, another independent creator. And yeah, just got this signed, and yeah, it's pretty cool that he's getting this made into a motion picture already. So, and he wrote Harriet Tubman Demon Slayer. So I've got a bunch of his books signed and a sub to that. So interesting, interesting comics, a lot of fun. So I think that's it. Is that all the stuff that I got? Well, I got quite a bit of stuff, I gotta say. But yeah, it was a lot of fun to go there, and yeah, maybe went a tiny bit over budget with that Hallmark, the Millennium Falcon ornament purchase. Yeah, that was the big one. That's the big one that. Uh, but certain things you see and you're like, oh, this is just when you see it play, you're just like, wow, it's so so cool. I'll have to do a video once I can get find that power cord. So, all right. Well, I hope. Let me switch my mics back. I hope that mic, that little portable mic, sounded good. Better than the other headset mic that I use. So let me switch back to my other mic. Let's see if there's a difference. I'll probably run this through Premiere, but yeah, I just wanted to do this preview for members, and then let you guys see what's coming up, and just a casual video to have some fun showing you what's cool and what's nice out there. But yeah, look for of course, more videos covering Comic-Con and all the great stuff, that was there. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. It's always a lot of fun headed there. And where'd my background go? Who took off my background? Come on, who did that? There we go. So yeah, but it was a great time headed to Comic-Con, and but you can sign up for tickets for the Javits Center. It's I guess you've got to go to their website and line up ahead of time. Yeah, it's so to avoid scalpers. They do a nice job of controlling how many tickets people can buy. So, but yeah, thank you all of the channel members for supporting the channel. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll catch you soon on the next one. And yeah, remember, don't buy too many toys, right? All right, everyone. Thanks so much, and catch you soon. And let's play. We gotta play a couple of fun videos, right? Yep.
No bloody A, B, C, or D.
I like you a lot. Kneel before Zod!
Relax. All right? My old man, he's a television repairman. Got this ultimate set of tools. I can fix it.
Groovy.
Fun storming the castle.
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
You're still here? It's over. Go home.